quickly you find yourself dazed, tired and swimming for your life in the dark seas of Sandpoint. Valeros, if you cannot swim to shore within the next 5 rolls, you will sink and sink into the dark seas and suffer the same fate as your family. Okay, so now let's pick, point. Okay, you're going to have 5 rolls. Okay, 5 chances. So if you get from 1 to 13, you'll make it.
Include your modifier.
Okay. Woo! So, and what is your modifier for voting? Minus 2. So 16 minus 2 is 14. Good roll. Okay. Good news, Valeros. One of the travelers, I'm sorry here. Okay. Yep. Okay. Good news, Valeros. You actually made it ashore. As you slip ashore, you quickly puke and realize that this venture has just gotten much more dangerous. As you look forward, you actually grab yourself together and notice the similar footprints that actually were the ones outside of your home. At this point in time, you walk up those footprints and you come across the dragon's lair. Okay. As you follow the last footprint, you find yourself in a large enclave that opens into an enormous lair filled with bones and gold. You unsheathe your sword and slowly move forward. As you continue, you smell an odor, a pungent stench that you've never smelled before. The temperature drastically increases. As you turn the corner, you hear torturous screams in the distance. It is at this very point that you begin to second-guess yourself going alone. Before you can second-guess your decision, the red-scaled dragon swoops down and the final encounter begins. Valeros, roll to determine your fate. Okay?
Me?
Yep.
Nah.
Nat, what'd you roll?
16.
And your modifier?
For sword? Was it?
Yep.
+1.
Ooh, 17. Valeros, as the dragon approaches, you quickly roll underneath the dragon and use your small size to your advantage. Unable to reach underneath the dragon is unable to reach underneath himself and unable to strike, and quickly you find yourself in the position of an advantage. Without hesitation, you strike your sword into the belly of the beast, and a loud deafening sound is emitted. As blood pours over your entire body, the dragon has been defeated. Hey. Congratulations, Valeros. Congratulations, Valeros. You're a courageous and honorable warrior. The experience gained is a legend, and the reward is as much as you can stuff into your gear. But most importantly, just beyond the treasure is your family alive and well. Congratulations, Valeros. Okay, so you take a look here, just to kind of map out the quote-unquote journey that Valeros had went through. Started at the river, chose the big boat, came all the way down, actually came right down the boat, made it across. Although it was rocky, you made it. And then based upon that, you went into the dragon's lair. From the dragon's lair, you were successful, and you slayed the dragon. Okay? I have to say the probability of that happening was not so, was pretty rare.
So, we didn't intend to have such an easy work.
We were trying to kill you. You guys want to play one more?
Yeah.
All right. Each time we play the game, we're going to just go through a little bit quicker. All right, we're not going to, I'll add a little bit of that. So what I'm trying to do here as a DM is set the stage. Were you guys able to picture that a little bit? Were you able to write it? Right now, as a DM, I would actually go a little bit more into that. I would actually start asking people a little bit more about, like, what do you see around you? What do you see? So you add a little bit more of that personal engagement. What we're trying to do here, again, is we're trying to scale here. So we're actually trying to play a game with 75 or 30 people, and that's somewhat a little bit difficult. Only the best DMs, which I am not, can actually play 200, 300 person games. It's very, very difficult, just as you try to market to millions of people. Right? So let's play one more, all right? So I'll start a little bit quickly too here, okay? Your hometown is Sandpoint, you guys get that, right? It's a quaint seaside place, your family's gone, okay? You go through, you realize you have to save your family. So Valeros, roll to decide what path you got.
Who rolled above a 10?
What'd you roll? 17. Oh, nice. Okay.
I'll let you.
this is new. I'll go into it. Okay. Your interest is piqued by the flying device, and you hope that advanced technology can give you an advantage. With that, you walk up to the hill and speak to the goblin manning these devices. He tells you that he has one more space, and you decide to jump on board, and you lift off into the sky. Okay. Now, Valeros, roll to determine your fate. Dean.
7.
7.
Dean. Never gonna sell any shoes.
As you lift off, it becomes clear that this journey will not be an easy one. The winds are blowing your balloon across your water at an incredible speed, to which the goblin is unable to control. It becomes very clear that landing will not be easy. Valeros, roll to determine your fate. Right. Valeros. Your balloon has lost all control. The goblin and the rest of the passengers quickly realize their fate as you propel towards a rocky cliff. Just before striking the cliff, you realize that your fate is tied to that of your family. All right.
Let's say, for the purposes of this exercise, you rolled above a 4.
Okay. So we're going to just go a little bit further here. We rolled a 4. All right. So the winds are strong, but the goblin pilot has done this before. A veteran of navigating the gusty winds of Sandpoint, your guide safely lands the vessel. Shaken up, but more determined than ever, you notice the similar footprints to those back home and follow the footprints to the dragon's lair.
We forgot to add the modifier, so we actually did roll.
All right.
Flying modifier.
Thank you. So his behavior and his ability got him through. So his modifier and his personal ability was able to get him through the journey. Well done. Thank you. Okay. So the winds are strong. All right, we get through.
It's a liar.
We get back again. We get up. Okay, but more determined than ever, you notice footprints, and you back up to the footprints of the dragon's lair. All right. As you follow the last footprint, you find yourself in a large enclave. That opens up into an enormous lair filled with bones and gold. You unsheath your sword and slowly move forward. As you continue, you smell an odor, a pungent stench. You got it. It's at this very point that you second-guess going alone. Before you second-guess your decision, the red-scaled dragon swoops down and the final encounter begins. Valeros, roll to determine your fate. As the dragon approaches, you quickly run away in fear. As you vomit amongst yourself and in haste, you notice the trapdoor and you quickly fall into the dragon's dungeon. With little energy you have left, you attempt to escape over a wall. But you only have the energy to make this attempt but 5 times, in which your fate is that of the skeletons that surround you. Valeros, roll to determine your outcome. Okay? Jen, what'd you roll? 9.
And then what is your...
What's your...
Actually, this one doesn't have...
No, this one doesn't have a modifier. Okay.
You get 5.
Yep. Roll again. You didn't make it the first time. Roll again. 11.
15.
15. As the dragon approaches, you quickly roll underneath the dragon and you size to your advantage. You kill the dragon. Okay. So, I want to show you guys something here. All right. As the dungeon master, I've figured out every basic role that can possibly be done. Okay? We walk through. It's a very simple game, a quick little game. We do quick little D&D encounters like this because we get people. This is how you get people to learn how to play the game. All right. Now you can actually see as the game continues. Obviously, this goes on for days. All right. But as the UX designer or as the dungeon master, I tried to create an environment for you guys to picture, to feel, to play, and to feel that you had some stake in the game. You can see actually here, just in these quick scenarios, in these 3 games, 2 times you defeated the dragon, 1 time you died, and you took different routes to go there. So just in this quick little experience, we generated, let's say, 3 different types of journeys, and we've created different types of outcomes. And based upon, thank you very much over there for the behavior. Sorry, what was your name? Clint, thank you very much. So based upon, in one instance, your actual behavior or your actual personal, had nothing to do quantitative, but your qualitative acts or your personal behavior actually got you through. And you can actually start to see all the scenarios that start to build. Now, if I was to actually talk you through that and I was to show you guys a logic chart of that, you'd be asleep. Okay, you'd be out. I'd come out and say, oh, look at my little 4-tier magic, little chart. You'd be like, oh, not this, right? But we played a game, and what it did was it got people in the mind of the consumer and actually enabled the consumer, everyone, to think of the consumer and how the consumer would set through the journey. So I created the environment, and thank you for being the journeyman. Thank you, guys.